Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Chase, and one of my favorite cereals is Honey Nut Cheerios. But who the hell cares? Because look what's taking over the internet right now, this YouTube advertising crisis thing. And if you haven't heard of it, it's where big advertisers like Walmart and Pepsi and AT&T and Verizon and all those sort of big companies are pulling ad revenue from YouTube over content that is not advertiser friendly, quote unquote. So YouTube faces looks like they're going to be losing millions of dollars, and that'll of course trickle down to content creators like myself and yourself if you are one. I don't know if it's a crisis at this point. I think maybe some people are blowing it out of proportion because that's what the internet kind of does. It just kind of freaks out and blows up everything way out of proportion. So why I think that is because, well, YouTube hasn't really had time to fix any of this. They haven't had time to say, well, we'll fix our algorithm and have the advertisers come back and all that sort of stuff. But a lot of people are worried. Some people do YouTube full time and it's their only source of income. Which is kind of crazy because the landscape of the way the internet works, nothing really stays around forever. We know that because of MySpace and AOL and other sort of things that are no longer really a thing anymore. So you really have to diversify. If you're making money, if you're in this business, you have to diversify where your money is coming from. So that's basically why everyone's panicking. It really sucks for those people who do create content for a living. It doesn't suck for me at this point because I'm just getting started and I'm not really doing this for the money. I'm doing this because it's a blasty blast. So hopefully YouTube and Google can get this together. Google has a horrible long, detailed history of screwing up great things. It's well documented all across the internet. You can look to things like Google Plus. They really screwed that one up. Things like Google Wave and other sort of things that they kind of pull the plug on. I'm not saying YouTube is going anywhere anytime soon, but we'll see how this plays out. A lot of people are worried and afraid, and some people are jumping over to a platform called VidMe, which I just started uploading videos on. Not because I'm afraid of losing money or anything, but because I actually like the platform, and I just recently heard about it, and I think there's a great community over there for people who would like to also share their content in that way. So I don't know. I think before I really, start to work, the thing is people are getting sick of YouTube's not communicating to them, not telling them what's going on, just kind of like playing the puppeteers, puppet master behind the scenes, and it gets annoying to YouTubers really fast, and I can see why. For me, just kind of, I've been on this platform before a couple of years ago. I never really had these sorts of problems. I haven't really gotten in deep, and for me, just kind of starting out and kind of seeing all these problems existing already, it's kind of crazy, like very discouraging for new YouTubers who kind of want to get into it. The biggest fear is if YouTube's losing billions of dollars, then that trickles down, to the content creators. So if, they lose 50% of their ad revenues for whatever reason, their content's not advertiser friendly, or just because YouTube's losing money in general, they won't be paying their content creators as much. So I mean, I get those fears, but I think YouTube hasn't quite had time to fix everything. I hope they do. I don't think it's time to freak out yet. I think it's time to, kind of, if you're a content creator, kind of look at your channel and look at make sure you have a backup plan. Make sure you have other ways and other sources of income so that you're not a sitting duck. Because in the end, you know, it's the advertisers paying YouTube and then YouTube paying us, and it really doesn't have to be that way. Google doesn't have to give us any money at all. They don't have to do this program. Of course, it's a great incentive for people to create content and get more people on the platform, but at the end of the day, uh, you know, it's kind of sort of a thing where we kind of work for Google and YouTube, but there's no contract. Like, they can pretty much fire us or take our money away at any point in time, and you know, there's really nothing we can do. So, yeah, I would just keep following the story. Of course, it's all across the internet right now. It's if you get on YouTube, you're gonna probably hear about it at some point. Uh, you see how well, I want to point out how well they Google does the ads. I was looking to buy a new guitar these past couple days, and here's an ad on this news story, and it's acoustic guitars. So you can see how well they really, you know, put their ads out, and how good they have become at making you see stuff that you actually are interested and want to buy. That goes down right to a website that, you know, I would buy from, and guitars and styles that I've, you know, would actually look into. So, geez, I don't know. I've been talking too long now. I hope this gets better. I hope, you know, people don't take this too seriously just yet, but also take it serious enough to, you know, kind of look at things and where they're at in their channel's life and their whole everything. Just kind of take a step back and realize that, you know, things change and we have to adapt and evolve. Anyways, I gotta go and finish my dinner because I didn't finish my dinner and I'm hungry. So let's go do that, and we'll stop talking now and let you go do whatever else you want to do. Peace out.